So this is War 5 of Season 36, and I'm bringing Apocalypse, Kitty Pryde, and Tigra. So, my first fight is versus Domino, and I'm using Apocalypse. I just want to ramp up Apocalypse. I turned on a power back boost, a mutant power back boost for this fight, just because I wanted to hit a little bit harder, and then I waited until Nick Fury was open. There's a Mixed Master Nick Fury I'm going to take. So, took them both in one boost. So, knock her down for damage. Combo ender, which I recognize a tiny bit late, but still have time to punish. Dash in. And push her to L2. So now my goal is to bait this out, knock her down, throw special 2. Pretty standard. And she won't throw it, but I finally get her when I'm almost up against the wall. So now I need to parry her, dash back parry, but that parry fails. Parry again, that one sticks, and then I combo into SP2. Now the reason why I comboed into SP2 was because I was trying to keep the bleed, but I wasn't really thinking about the Fury. I forgot about the protection, and so what I should have done was knock her down, and I kind of was really mad at myself when I did that. But here we go. I threw a special 1, and that special 1 absolutely nuked. So all I need to do is throw one more. So I will knock her down, back off a little bit for lucky, for unlucky, and then also so that my special 1 isn't fully in debuff immunity. So only the first hit was, and this special kills. So that's the first fight. My next fight is a Thing with Kitty Pryde. I felt pretty comfortable with this matchup. So what I wanted to do was see if throwing a special 2 would work. Wasn't really sure how logistically that would go, but I thought it would be not bad and worth trying. But I frankly should have checked the SIG, and I'm kind of surprised I didn't. Here, I do a really nice little heavy counter because I want to make sure that he can have a bar of power when he hits 15 rock stacks. So here I do a medium. He's at 15. There's the special. I could have knocked him down here, but I didn't love my spacing on that, and I wasn't necessarily ready for it. And for something like Things, I want to be ready for it. So the special 2, I mean, it hits, but it hits less than a medium hit. So realistically, I should not be throwing my specials. But it's good to know. I do an extra medium, even though a 5-hit combo would have sufficed, just because I was trying to be safe. So here, I do a 3-hit combo, but Pacify keeps it so that he does not have one of the rock stacks, and so I have to tap him in the block. So that was pretty annoying. Want to bait out a heavy, and there I miss a parry and back off, and I was like, I can't be missing parries or he's going to go unstoppable. Here, just kind of tapping him for spacing more than anything else. There we go. Because he Pacify removes another rock stack, or fails another rock stack. Here I hit a re-parry, because I knew that the protection was falling off. I should have just backed off, but once I parried, I was like, screw it, I'll just parry again. So here I do a 5-hit combo, and then I tap him. I probably should have just backed off just to be safe, and then tapped him one extra time on the second go, but it worked. Parry heavy. I think I do an actual intercept here, like an intercept that doesn't give phase, because it was too point blank. I don't know if the word's actual, but yeah. So then here I do a 2-hit combo and a 3-hit combo, because ending your combos versus Thing is sometimes kind of annoying for baiting special attacks. So breaking it up into 2 combos when I know he won't go over power was my strategy. And yeah, that's Thing down. The next fight is a Killmonger on node 19. I'm going to bait a heavy attack. I am going to hit him and then do a light intercept to get prowess. And then I'm going to phase and throw a special 2. That's the game plan. Probably could have thrown special 1 first, actually, but it's fine. So here we go. Doesn't go for the light intercept, so I bait out another heavy. Now I'm in intercept mode, and here I'm kind of turtling and I'm doing extra hits and phase because I want to get a buffer on my prowess, so that if I do indeed throw a phase into like one of his special attacks, I still have enough prowess to phase at the end. So just trying to get like a little margin for error there. So I tap him, then knock him down. And I probably should have intercepted here for more prowess, but instead I just throw the special 2. Only the last 2 hits crit, but it brings me back to another one. I honestly forgot that I had a power back boost on, because I don't use power boost with her. So other special 2 hits decent. He's in reverb, so I kind of need to back off. It's okay to hit him in reverb when there's protection, because it just doesn't really do any damage. Hit an intercept, which means that special 2 should kill. But here, what I do is I do something stupid, I dash in. And I lose my prowess, which means that my special 2 would have been into reverb, which I do not want to do. So I should not have dashed in. That was so stupid. So instead I just back off for reverb, throw the special 2 with no phase, and with protection on. Which is not generally how you want to do it, but it finishes the fight. So here we have Apocalypse versus Nick Fury. Taken this fight so many different times. So I generally have a decent idea of how to do it. You just want to parry, do your light, medium combos, and special 2. So parry, light, medium, parry again, light, medium. And you can see, and here I tap him because I was trying to reset my Mix Master so I could tap him in the block with a light, and then I could combo with a medium to start when he was not hitting into me. But that did not work out because light stuns through blocks. So I kind of forgot about that, and it ruined my rhythm, or I could have actually punished that. So here I just do a light, medium, or not the medium part, just to get a little more power, and then I throw my special 2. And it gets a couple crits, and I'm almost back up to another one. So I throw that too. Boom, boom, boom. And I assume this would kill, and it does. So now, one last special 2 should probably finish the job. So I do a medium, light, medium. Start that heavy counter with a light attack because he'll evade me otherwise. Throw the special 2. And that nukes him down. He's almost dead, and I get back to a special 1. So throw that, and that's Nick Fury down. My next fight is Sersi on node 25 with Tigra. This is the last war, I think, that you can use Tigra for node 25. So Conduit is bugged, which means that if you throw a specialty with Tigra, she does basically her base damage, which against someone like Sersi, even as a 5-star, is a lot of damage. So I invul just in case because sometimes her specials can be annoying, and I'm doing pretty risky maneuvers on some of her specials, so better not to get clipped, or not to get hurt when I get clipped. The game plan is this. I'm going to bait out Glancing, and use her Awakened ability Regen and Mystic Dispersion to jump to L3 immediately. So I bait out the Heavy, and that's enough to get me half of my power, even more than half. Then I tap her, and I am going to be at special 3. So I bait this out just because I want to trigger Footloose. Then I want to parry, tap her for the neutralize, and throw special 3. So that's what I do. And this fight should be an easy Sersi fight from now on. Here we go, special 3. She does the heavy, I heavy counter. I did not practice her special 2 because I figured I'd always be baiting special 1s, and that came back to bite me. I cannot even believe the way I played. I just played so stupid. So here I should just dash back and throw special 2 with the Glancing even up, and I didn't do that. And instead I go all the way to L3 again. I should really be baiting that out because now I have another special 2, or she does. So I don't even know why I didn't practice her special 2 or know it. I mean, it's literally just dash back and hold heavy. You should always have at least a conceptual understanding of the special 2. Even if you're not going to bait it out, you should understand how to do it. And I didn't do that, so definitely messed that up there. So here I just tank it on the block because I don't care. And I just need to get a special 2 in. She throws special 1, I dash in. Heavy. Everything's good here. Here I tap her, I want her to throw it, and she won't. I want to tap her again for Footloose. She still won't throw it. So at this point, I just phase that last hit because I know that I'm going to throw my special 2, and then she just dexes all of it. So that was fun, and I appreciated that. But I'm heavying, and you can see that she's regenning almost all of it, but she will not regen the special 2, so that's nice. So I just parry dash back and throw the L2. So yeah, played really, really poorly, and I'm really unhappy with how I did that fight, but at the very least, I came out with a solo. So here's the next fight. It's Peni Parker using Kitty Pryde. So I'm going to build up to 10 and just intercept. That's basically the game plan. When I face Peni, I generally like to push her to L2 if I can, because her power drain debuff is kind of not ideal, and especially for me, because if you're running willpower, the power drain debuff, you're going to be phased more than you're not going to be phased, and therefore you're actually going to heal from it. I don't run willpower, so I can't heal from it, so like there's no point in doing it. If I can push to L2 with minimal I guess negative side effects of that, then I'm going to do that. So here I pushed to L2 like I was saying. Perfect. Double dash back just to be safe, although I certainly did not need that. I just kind of wanted to be a little bit safe. So I'm dashing in. And I believe right here, yeah, she throws her special one. So, I mean, it's fine. I kill her literally before she can even get me out of phase. But, yeah. So, pretty solid fight there. Then I took a break, and I realized that I should have horsemaned Kitty. And I didn't. I take this fight like 4 hours later, and once again, I forget to horseman Kitty Pryde. I have a rank 4 charge Apocalypse that's just sitting there that's going to take no fights, and I have not horseman Kitty. Like, why would I not? And you're going to see here that it would have been really nice if I had, because I'm not ready for this special one. I try to dex out of it, and I get block locked in terms of, like, sometimes on certain specials when you block it, it does not allow you to dex out of it after, and torches can be one of those. So yeah, I should have just had the horseman ability and I would have been a lot better off. But throw the special 2 and it almost kills. And I'm like, oh yeah, torch is conduit. So I get the special 1 dex when I'm actually ready. I can dex it when I'm ready, I wasn't ready and did poorly. So here we go. Phase that last hit. Get an intercept. And that's torch dead. So played poorly there. That's going to cost me a health potion. Up to this point, I have spent a 9k health potion on Tigra and a 6k health potion on Kitty Pryde. Or I'm about to spend a 6k health potion on Kitty Pryde. So that's 15k health pots for 6 fights, which I'm pretty happy with. Here's Hulkling. I was debating whether to invul or combat regen, but I decided I could combat regen because I've done this fight multiple times before, and it's been decent both times. So I parry and I just combo him, just to kind of give him power. Heavy him to knock him down, and he doesn't throw it. So I throw the special 1, more to bait his special 1 than anything, because I just like when he knocks it down. When he gets knocked down and throws a special, I find it a lot easier to get into the Tigra mode like that. So I double heavy into special 2, and even as a 5-star, that's his health pretty much down the drain. So here, oh man, I whiffed the special 1, which is really, really bad. And I don't even need to heavy counter this, I'll just tap him. So, that's some moderately decent Tiger gameplay. 40-second kill on a rank 3 using a 5-star. So, here's where I use that 6k pot I was talking about, or this is the, yeah, 6k pot, because I have combat regen. So, Kitty Pryde versus Mephisto. Pretty basic matchup, just kind of intercept and stuff. Do not parry, do not stun, all that good stuff. So I go for the light intercept, which he doesn't want. That was a combo ender, probably could have punished that, but it's fine. And now we're going into intercepts, and you're going to see each special 1 is 3 hits, which means it removes 9 of my prowess. So those special ones really, really eat away the prowess. So being cautious of that, I go from 17 to 8. And that is unfortunate. So what I really should have been doing in this fight was checking to see if I was over 12 prowess, which is to say that I would know that I could phase even if I phase through the special 1. And so I should have been doing that a little more, and I didn't, and if I see it again, I will definitely do that. So here I'm at 11, which is actually the worst number you could be at, but it's fine. I'm at 14. Dashing in, dashing out. Here I'll be at 7. So yeah, and here I lose my phase completely, which is always a good time. So I go for an intercept, miss it, bait out a heavy, and then I believe he goes for this light intercept. I could be wrong. Yeah, so phase is back up. And here you can see I'm being a little bit more cautious with this special one, because I want my phase. So I think I do that again here. Yeah. So just kind of playing a little bit more passive when he has a special one, just so I can keep the phase up. There I hit a parry, but Pryde is stun immune, so it doesn't matter. Here he throws special one and I block it. More out of habit than anything else, but it did preserve all of my prowess. And that is Mephisto down. My last fight of the war is Terrax versus Kitty. Or that's what I thought. It turns out not being the last fight of my war, and you will see that after this. But this game plan is pretty simple. Last time I played this fight, I wondered at why I did not throw the special 2, because it would do, there were literally no drawbacks besides losing prowess, and that drawback is kind of a minimal drawback because of the fact that when he's aggressive, he'll just go for intercepts all the time, and when he's in rock field, he's hyper aggressive. So I combo, and my game plan is this. I want to bait out the special so that when I'm done, he'll be aggressive and I can get the easiest prowess ever. And then I want to knock off his indestructible charges and throw him a special 2. So I knock him off, throw the special 2. One thing I did neglect to think about was that since the rock field had technically been on for a long time, even though I wasn't taking damage, the rock field hit really hard, but it's fine. Some intercepts, and I'm all the way back up. Could I throw a special 2 if I wanted to? Yeah, probably. But there's really no point. Just play normal and don't do stupid stuff, and this fight is generally going to be pretty okay. So I just keep dashing in, because that's the Kitty style, just dashing in and out, not taking any damage. So that's Terrax, and I thought that was the end of my war. And I even sent chats to a couple people like, I cannot believe I just forgot to Horseman Kitty again. And then, lo and behold, our boss killer wasn't able to take the boss, and I got to make a little trade. I got to spend 3 boosts, and in return, I got to feel like not an idiot and not fully waste my Horseman. Then again, I still wasted it for like 5 fights, but it's fine. So here I go for an intercept and just get hit, and Horseman saves me. And then here I go for another intercept and get hit again, and Horseman saves me again. So good thing I have Horseman. Just terrible gameplay. So here, catch him on a dash back. Just trying to keep up my prowess. And here's the first one that I did that's kind of sketchy. Not that. Well, that was actually also sketchy. I throw... Is this the one where when he throws special one into me, I technically have time to phase both hits. I generally don't do that because it's pretty tight and specific spacing. But I do that here. So, throws the special one. All is normal. Throws the special one into my phase, and I go again. So look at this. He throws the special one into my phase, but I have time to dash back and dash in again. So you can do that if you're just going to do the mindless kitty medium light strategy. You can actually phase that second hit as well, but it's just pretty tight spacing, so there's frankly no reason to, especially when you have Tigra and you're unblockable. It's just not worth the risk in my opinion. So there you phase, and so from now on I pretty much try to bait out special ones and just dash in, just to keep up the consistent rhythm. And if he throws it into my phase, that's fine. I just will not dex the second. I'll just dex the second hit instead of dashing in, just because it's a little safer. But so far the fight's going good, and I'm baiting out the special. Considering pushing him to L2, but it's just not a good idea. So there's really no reason to. Dash in. Pretty standard stuff. Probably could have done a light there. That was unblockable. Not sure why I didn't. But yeah, just comboing. He throws a special one immediately, so yeah, not much to this fight. Just playing generally and consistently well is pretty much the game plan. At the beginning I played like crap, but so far it's been pretty good after that. So, crossing the 100 hit threshold and he's almost down. And what's that? 4%, 3%, 2%, 1%. I wanted to kill him with the phase, but I didn't. I ended up killing him with the medium. But that was my war. 11 fights, which is the most fights I've taken in a long time. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching.